Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. Get my screen shared here in a second for you guys to be able to see. We are live over on YouTube. I'm going to drop the link now in the Facebook group so everybody can watch it. Alrighty, that's going. That's all good. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Thanks for joining so much. It's Gordy here. I'm back. Huge night tonight. Very excited. Lots of good stuff. So let's go. And I'm just going to drop this into the Facebook group. Hey, what's up? Robert Edward Auctions is in the house. Good to see you guys. Scott, Island Guy, Tom, Chris Dickinson, Chopper. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. I'm just getting everything lit up and ready to roll on our socials, which is very exciting. We are live on YouTube as well as TikTok. Lee says, glad to have you back. Yes, very excited to be back. I had this past week off. I was traveling a little bit, taking some time to rest from my marathon. Heath, what's up? Hello. Taking some time from my marathon that I ran last Sunday, but I'm all back, ready to go. Very excited. We have an action-packed night here tonight, guys. We are kicking things off. Today's the final day of the Spring Catalog Auction for Robert Edward Auctions. This is one of their big tentpole auctions of the year. I have been taking a look at some of this stuff. If you guys caught my interview with Brian Dwyer, the president of REA, just last week, we were talking about this auction, and here we are. It's the final night for bidding. So I have some really cool stuff that I'm going to be showing you guys tonight. A lot of memorabilia, some things that I find to be really, really interesting that have popped up in this auction. And yeah, everything is ready to go, ready to bid. If there are some items at the end of the night that you guys want me to go check out, certain players you want to see, I'm happy to search them as well. But we're live and we're kicked off, man. So I want to show you guys, I want you guys to have an angle here of my computer so that you guys can see what I'm watching on TikTok. As a reminder, I am going live on YouTube as well. YouTube will have the best viewing experience because it is a screen share. But this will work for everybody that is watching that wants to pay attention to it. So a couple of the high key marquee items you guys are going to notice right off the bat: the 54 Aaron rookies sitting at 330. Then the Cobb with the rare back broadleaf. This is the only one in existence. Just a really quick shot at this. This is the only Cobb known to exist with the broadleaf back, PSA 2.5. REA have any signed vintage, says Collins Cards? Yes, they do. I'm actually in the bidding for one. I can show you guys the one that I'm going after. There's a couple here for the Hank Aaron signed. I am going to be bidding on this one here, the doubleheader. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, search your favorite player signed. You'll see a bunch of those. Thanks for joining Collins Cards. And so I want to start off on a couple of unique pieces, actually on this first page here, a couple of different sets that I find interesting, as well as some memorabilia. So again, stick around, guys, just so you guys know, we're going to be signed Bowman Mantle rookie, signed 33 Gowdy Gehrig, says REA. Yes, some big boy signed cards right there. Guys, check out lot number 14 on this first page. This is the fourth highest set in the PSA set registry. As you guys know, PSA, you're able to basically compete with other collectors to have the highest graded collection of specific sets. This is super cool. This is mostly PSA 8s and 9s. Look at this, John Havlicek. You've got Wilt in the PSA 8. The current bid on this, guys, is $160,000, which is wild, ahead of extended bidding. As a reminder, you guys have until 9:00 p.m. tonight to put your bids in order to be an extended bidding, which starts at 9 p.m. All right. So if you guys have any questions about the bidding process, we've got the REA team here. You've got me. Feel free to ask questions. Lot number 15 is another cool complete set registry lot. This is a 1969 Topps complete set. As you guys can see, mostly in PSA 8s and 9s. Look at that Nolan Ryan, that PSA 9. That thing is just dead on. Perfect color, great centering, very beautiful card here. You got the 69 Maze. I love the 1969 set. Very simple, but has a ton of star power in it. And the current bid on that is $125,000. So remarkable there. That is the sixth highest on the PSA set registry. Now I'm going to jump down just one little drop down here to lot number 17. This is currently bidded at $97,500. This is a 1913 Joe Jackson original photograph. Original photography has been booming in the hobby over the last couple of years. The growth in this as a collectible, but also at this point, just an investment class within the alternative investment space is huge. There's been a number of great pieces written recently about the growth in original photography. This is an original photograph of Joe Jackson, Shoeless Joe. Really cool piece here. The current bid, like I said, next one is going to touch 6 figures. And again, if you guys want to go, you go to bid.robertedwardauctions.com. You can check out a lot of the different backstories and further details on some of these lots. Check this one out. This is an exceptional Babe Ruth autograph. Check this out. Authentic Babe Ruth autograph. This is from, is it dated? Yes, we have it around 1920. And the signature is a Nearman 8.5, or the ball is an 8.5, and the signature is a PSA 9. So really nice, strong Babe Ruth autograph. The current bid on this is $72,500, and that is a stunner of the Great Bambino, which is pretty fantastic. I know there's a number of really cool Babe Ruth cards in this auction. I'm going to do a quick scroll through just so you guys can see some of these other iconic items. The Jordan rookie season shoes, they're up to $175. There's that signed Mickey Mantle rookie, the 51 Bowman. Really pretty card here, guys. This is Mickey Mantle's rookie. You'll see down here is an auto 9, grade 2, good centering. Really good clear color. Honestly, 2 is a tough grade on that. The current bid is at $160. Check out Atlan Insights for some good insight, original photography of the hobby. REA, I was literally going to say that. Atlan put out a great piece regarding the original photography. Yes. Where is this? Lomar Jackson says, this is RobertEdwardAuctions.com. Check them out. Bid.RobertEdwardAuctions.com. It's the final night of the spring catalog auction. So I'm going to be doing some lot searching tonight, guys. A couple of other cool complete sets, stuff that I really want to make sure that I show you guys. This is lot number 517 that I'm going to search. Or actually, I'm going to start with lot number 503. This is a near complete set of the 1909 to 1911 T206 white borders. So this is the closest thing you could get to a complete set of T206 without the big four. The big four being Wagner. I got to actually look in here, and it'll be missing the big four, the St. Louis variations of Dement, O'Hara. But this has 518 of the 524. So it's missing 6 cards of the full T206 set, which is remarkable. You'll see the green background Cobb, red background Cobb, standing Cobb. You've got all the Cy Youngs, and Walter Johnson is a nice SGC one. There's the Nap Lajoie. So really, really cool. This is literally called the Monster because of the challenge it is to complete it. And you have an opportunity to buy the near complete set. Current bid is at $17,000. It's going to be a fun one to watch. This next one I'm going to jump to is lot number 1074. Okay. And that is the 1950 to 56 Callahan Hall of Fame complete master set. This is number 5 in the PSA set registry. So this is a set from 1950, really unique low pop set. You probably haven't seen many of these in your travels to card shows or wherever you've searched on eBay. The Callahan set is a lower pop rare set, but it is complete. And again, it is a very high grade example. The current bid is at $13,000. This is a really cool description you can read through on the bottom. What's up, card collector? Got the maze and my sticker. Awesome. Good to hear that. Nick, card collector, I'm not sure if you've joined us in one of these live shows before. This is an REA live stream. So Robert Edward Auctions, one of the largest auction houses in the hobby. This is their spring catalog auction. We're checking out some of the final bids before we get going tonight on our own show. But to kick things off, I really wanted to be able to cover all this with you guys. Love doing this with the REA team. So check it out, hang out. Let me know if you have any questions or would like to see any specific players or cards. Ken says, hey, Gordy, thanks for picking up a lot today. In Garfield at my tables. What's up, Ken? Good to see you, man. Great deal today. Pleasure working with you, man. And thanks for tuning in and watching. Another really cool set, guys. We have a 1953 Topps PSA graded complete set. This is an average grade of 6.1. And let me tell you, this is a much more fun GPA to look at, right? Grade point average of old school vintage baseball cards. But you've got the 53 Satch in a 6, the Maze in a 6, the Mantle in a 6, the Jackie in a 6. Really, really nice collection. What is up, Joey Ballgame? Good. Thanks for joining and watching, man. Good to have the crew in here watching on the final night here of REA's Spring Catalog Auction. This complete set is currently bid at $38,000 ahead of extended bidding. Check out this picture, man. This is one of my favorite sets in terms of just the artwork involved with it. Satch in a 6. Well, I know who was looking for a Satch in a 6. Is that UJ Fire? Is he out there watching right now? Here's the Yankees, the Berra, Lopat. The Billy Martin card always kind of gives me a chuckle there. It looks like a cartoon. I think I'll drop a bid. Nick Card Collector. Let's go, man. Let me know what you're bidding on. It's going to be a fun one tonight for sure. So let's do a title search. Again, I want to jump to another really cool complete set. This is lot number 1367. Lot number 1367. We're going to be jumping to a high grade 1956 Topps complete set. As you guys know, we are currently running a 1956 signed set break. This is a whole different ballgame. This is a high grade set from 1956. You can see mostly in 7s and 8s. Look at that Jackie in a 7. Thing is crisp. You've got the Koufax in an 8, the Mantle in a really pretty SGC 8. And the current bid on this is at $45,000. Lots of really awesome complete signs, or complete sets, not signed, excuse me. But nonetheless, really, really cool piece there for anybody that's interested in higher grade sets. I'm going to jump to lot number 1392 because we've got another complete set that I want to show. 1957 complete set. Aaron's in an 8, Mantle's in a 7, Clemente's in an 8. An 8 of that 57 Clemente. That's a tough card. And then you've got the Brooks, the Frank, and the Ted here on that first image, but really, really impressive set. 3 contest cards, 62 PSA and SGC graded. So this set is not fully PSA graded. It's not in the PSA set registry, but you've got 62 of the 407 graded. Check out the 48 leaf boxing set. Jack Sparrow, I will be checking that out in just a little bit. That's super cool. I'm going to jump now to the lot number 1442. This is another set I want to show you guys. 1959 PSA graded complete set. The current bid is at $52,500, and these are in 8s across the board. Wow. I love the pop of the color of the 1959 Topps set. What is a contest card? That's a good question. I do believe that had something to do with Topps in that specific year. I would have to double check with you, Joey, but very cool. The Mantle price alone, that's a big card. The current bid for this complete set is at $52,500, Eric. And let me just jump now to the lot number because I've got another one I want to jump on into the complete set of 1985. Check this out. This is one of the highest in the registry. Check this out. 85 Topps complete set. The average grade being 9.93. This is a 792 card set, 1985. Once you get into the 80s, guys, there is a ton of cards that go into each set into the 80s and 90s. They started producing a ton. Checklists got way bigger. So the majority of the cards that you're going to see in this set, these are all printed PSA 10s, man. This is really impressive. Like I said, the average grade, look at that Dwight Gooden. Awesome card there. The average grade in this set registry is 9.93. The current bid there, $36,000, and that is impressive. Let me jump on here so you can see the Winfield, the Brett. We don't always see the 80s stuff. Check out Mr. October, Reggie Jackson in his Angels uniform there. Really, really cool. And I'm going to jump over to YouTube real quick, read any comments that could be coming in. And no comments coming in. Appreciate. Only got a couple people watching on YouTube. Shout out to the YouTube. If you guys do have YouTube accounts and would like to watch the show there for the REA stream, I always recommend it because you have a much better viewing experience. But whatever floats your boat, I appreciate you guys watching and joining. And again, feel free to follow and subscribe on YouTube as well as here on TikTok, guys. Hit that follow button. I go live every Sunday night, Tuesday night, and Thursday night, and I cover the Robert Edward auction catalog as well as their encore auctions, doing stuff like this. So appreciate everybody's tuning in and watching. I'm going to jump to lot number 2207. We're going to do a little hockey here. Lot number 2207. 54 to 55 Topps hockey unopened. This is a 5-cent wax pack. This is certainly not something you see every day. The fact that these even exist still unopened is crazy. 58 has a contest card. 58 was Bazooka. You could win $5 a week, a 17 Inch portable TV or camp knife. Thank you for the comment, Joey Ballgame. How cool is that, man? But yeah, the wax pack currently sits, guys, one pack of cards from 1954. Unbelievable. 5 cents back in 1954. The current bid now, 23,500. Phenomenal. Lot number 2318. We're going to jump to lot number 2318. 2318. This is a 1930 New York Yankees team signed baseball. It's got the Bambino and the Iron Horse on it. Lou Gehrig and Babe Ruth. Look at that. That is the sweet spot of the ball, getting the Babe Ruth autograph. That is super cool. And we've got a nice zoomed in close-up look of the signature. After all these years, still very clear and legible. I love to see that. And let's see the side of the ball as well. And there is Lou Gehrig. You'll see it right there, the Iron Horse. Lou Gehrig's auto right there with the Babe. And the current bid on this is $77.50. I'm shocked. I would have assumed this to be way over that. So we'll see where this goes into extended bidding. That's at $77.50. And let's jump now to another real cool piece from the 1930s Yankees, lot number 2319. And this is a Lou Gehrig signed baseball. Now, you'll notice the auto on this is a little more light, but it is only Lou Gehrig on the ball, which collectors always like to put a premium on. It's a sweet spot Lou Gehrig auto. And the current bid on this is actually $12.5. So isn't that interesting, guys? Let's just compare that. $12.5 for an only Lou Gehrig ball, or $77.50 to have Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig. It's interesting how that works. What are your guys' thoughts on that? For me personally, I'd like to have the ball that has Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig, but a lot of collectors really prefer having the individual sweet spot only signed ball. And I tell you, I'd like to have them both. Why not both? But I jump to lot number 2368, the exceptional December 25th, 1947. This is another signed baseball, Babe Ruth. Ruth's last Christmas. So yes, Babe Ruth would pass away in 1948. This is inscribed from a Christmas event back in 1947, and it's actually dated. You can see the date of the signature, December 25th, 1947. So Ruth's last Christmas. Very interesting ball here. The current bid is $18,500. And this really, really nice bold signature of Babe Ruth. Very cool. For any baseball signed memorabilia collectors, that could be a good one to be targeting. Another signed Babe Ruth baseball from 1948 is actually in lot number 2371. I'm going to jump there now. 2371. This is a beautiful sweet spot. Signed baseball, JSA certified. The Bambino, boom, Babe Ruth right on the sweet spot of the baseball. That is everything that collectors look for. Very clear. Check that out. Beautiful ball. The current bid on that is $18.5. So really interesting to see the market for some of these signatures, baseballs. This is an awesome piece coming up next, guys. Check this out. I'm a big Hank Aaron fan. I love this because this is baseball history to me. This is the 1974 Hank Aaron signed contract in the year in which he would break Babe Ruth's home run record. So yes, this is his actual contract. Check that out. And his signature right here on the second page pops up. And they actually talk about a loan that will be given to him, a sign-on bonus, $10,000. Really, really interesting to get to see. I mean, unbelievable how much the contracts have changed now. There's the assignment, Milwaukee to Atlanta. You'll actually see Hank signing it right here, 19th day of December. This would be a phenomenal piece to have framed in somebody's office, man. This is a $10,500 on this piece. Now we're going to go to a really rare, unique piece. This will display Cy Young in this one. So we're going to go back in time a little bit further to lot number 2530. This is an extremely rare 1903 Boston Red Sox Carl Horner photograph, team display with Cy Young on it. This looks to be framed already, which is very nice. And there's Cy sitting right there. Really unique piece here. You've got the Boston League 1904 World Champions inscription there. For anybody that loves old vintage baseball, the history of baseball, basically this is right at the turn into the 20th century. The current bid on this is at $15,000, and this will be a fun one to watch in extended bidding. How much would a 1980 New York Yankees ball with Reggie in the sweet spot plus 8 others be worth? Todd, that's a good question. As I was mentioning earlier, it's very interesting to see that, team balls don't go for as much money as single individual signatures of the most iconic player, which is very fascinating. So you'd really want to look into the variance there of the different sales of those team balls from that area, and then Reggie signature as well. I'm going to jump to lot number 2729 for a little Al Kaline. I know you guys really like Kaline. I get asked about him a lot in the live shows. 1968 Al Kaline Detroit Tigers game used home jersey. Team Scout championship season. Check this out. Oh, let me jump back in so you guys can get a closer look. Thank you so much to Ian Cannon 389 for the follow. Really do appreciate it, guys. Appreciate everyone who's watching. 56 of you guys are out there tuning in, checking this out. If you guys could give me a follow, really appreciate it. I go live every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. We love getting to do these live shows with REA. Wow, how interesting is that? These jerseys a little different than the Fanatics jerseys today, huh? Just a little bit. But this Kaline game used home jersey championship season, the current bid is at $11,500. And let's jump now to the 1948 Leaf football complete set. This is going to be the last one that I really wanted to make sure I covered, and then I wanted to jump to a couple of ones that I found interesting. And then also I'm happy to ask you guys if there's any certain players you want me to search. But guys, the current bid on this is at $31,000. This is a 1948 Leaf complete set. The thing you know about Leaf is the color really pops in 48 Leaf. And you can see that with the blues, the yellows, the reds, these primary colors that they use. Super cool, pretty high grade. Anything in the 40s getting sixes is phenomenally rare. It's super rare. And this is in the set registry completed. It's the number 4 set in the set registry at a 6.77 GPA. So the Hofstra baseball show, nothing like this was there, says Nala the Aussie. Yeah, no, I've heard about the Hofstra show. I'm located in northern New Jersey, and it's just really hard for me to get over to Hofstra. But I would love to eventually get out there one time just to see that show. So I want to bring you guys back now to the home screen of the bidding and show you guys some of these really cool items. You've got the SGC 8 Redback Cobb. You've got a number of really cool Jackie Robinsons. You've got his Leaf there. I want to show you guys a Jackie Robinson that I found particularly interesting. You've got a number of different pieces here. The Bond Bread Jackie, some original photography, a lot of the different 1947 Bond Breads. You've got a 49 Bowman Jackie and an SGC 6, the 1.5. This is one of my favorite cards of his, the 1950 Bowmans. Those are ranging from 3,100 to 5,000. But this, I really wanted to show you guys. This is lot number 1405. This is extremely rare to see, guys. This is a, I want to make sure that I land this correctly. This is a 1958 Menko Doyosha Jackie Robinson. So this is a Japanese Jackie Robinson card. The pop on these are extremely low. From what I understand, this is the second highest graded example in existence of this card. There is a PSA 8 listed on eBay that I saw. The guy was asking $1 million for. These are really, really rare. They're hand-cut cards from Japan of Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson's kind of in his own echelon of card collecting, and you just don't see cards like this pop up much. The current bid, $45,000. And let me show you guys what the back looks like. It's going to be interesting to watch this in extended bidding to see where it lands. Do you think any of these are good value, or are you overpaying? First of all, I want to make it clear, I am not personally bidding on any of this stuff. I'll always be very clear on stuff that I am making a bid for. And I certainly encourage anyone to take a look at what these are going for, and make your own decision on what you want to bid for. I personally have bought from REA a number of times. I've gotten excellent deals on here as a buyer. They're probably the #1 most reputable auction house in terms of vintage baseball cards. But I for certainly have found some great deals on here. Like I said, I typically buy at least one card per auction. I've had some great deals on here. So I would say proceed on your own decision, but have confidence that the cards you're getting are of great quality and of the highest standards. So I hope that answers your question, Nala. And yeah, but that Jackie Robinson card, super cool. Going to be watching that tonight to see where it closes on. REA always has a number of really interesting 19th century cards. You'll see a lot of these really older Allen and Ginter type of cards. You've got old Judge cards. I've never owned an old Judge, but I think they're very cool. And you'll see a ton of those even on this first auction page. But yeah, man, I thought that Jackie Robinson was worth highlighting. When you place a bid, it should go into my bids where you're able to see it. And again, guys, I did throw a bid down on this just so you guys know. I'm actually going to throw a bid just so you guys can see how the process works. And now the highest bidder, there's a 20% buyer's premium on whatever card you buy. So this 55 doubleheader, I just paid $850, and then if I win it, it will be 20% on top of that. So it'll come out to like $170 on top of that. So $950. I'll pay $1,020 for this card if I do win it. So just so you guys know, that is part of the bidding process with REA. I feel like a lot of the high grade complete sets in the 50s are low for how hard it is to find them. Yeah, it is crazy. It feels like they don't exist, Preston. When I go to shows, you just don't see those cards ever in that type of grade. So to see that, it's almost like a different world that these collectors, operate in to even find those types of cards. They got bought up a long time ago, and they've been sitting, and they're very hard to come out. When they do, they come out in auctions like the REA Spring Catalog. I wanted to highlight this because I'm curious to see where you guys think this goes. I was looking up the average PSA 10 of this card. Do you have any Topps 58 All-Star cards? Spencer, I do. I personally have one. I have the Stan Musial that I have tonight. I can look up 1958 All-Star in this just to see if they have any. I'm sure they do. We have a few Star Company Jordan rookies and Rookie of the Year cards. Yeah, check these out. So these are all of the 58 All-Stars. These are higher grade for sure. We've got 1,050 on the PSA 8. We've got an Aaron and an 8.5, 775, then a 9 in the Spawn. 58 Topps contest card. That's cool. That's at 500. And then a 58 All-Star PSA graded complete subset. This is cool, guys. And this is at 1,300. And these are graded in 6s and 7s. Very cool. Yep, there's a contest card right there. Bazooka. So lots of interesting stuff. Did anyone else have anything else they wanted me to search for on this? I think it's a super cool addition that you're able to do with their cards. I'm actually going to drop back into their home screen because I wanted to show off. Again, the Jordan is at 135. These typically go around 2, so it's going to be fun to watch. The last couple hours of bidding on that card. Yes, the Manko. Yeah, I showed that earlier. The Manko was Manko Joe D. Is there a Joe D? There's only one Manko Jackie that I see. And then there's a 63 Manko uncut sheet. It'll land between 190 and 210, says Christian. Yeah, that's going to be interesting to watch in the extended bidding. Here's all the Joe DiMaggio that you're going to see. So plenty of Joe D in this auction. Look, there's a signed Joe D, the 41 play ball. Current bid is at $26,000 with the ballpoint Ben. That's really cool. You've got the 48 leaf Joe DiMaggio SGC3. I love that card. I love 48 leafs. A number of Burke Rosses. We've had these on my show plenty of times. The Burke Ross cards are awesome. A signed DiMaggio calendar page. That's pretty cool. And some tickets. Here's an SGC7 play ball that's currently at $3,700 for an SGC7. Wow. That seems crazy low to me for an SGC7 of his Joe DiMaggio's rookie. Yeah. Original photography, like we mentioned earlier in the top of the show, has been booming. Cobb J. If anyone wants Michael Jordan's prom photo, we have that. How about that? MJ's prom photo. Yeah, I'll search Michael Jordan just so you guys can see everything. Michael Jordan. Check these out, guys. So the PSA 10 rookies at 135. The rookie season sneakers signed 175. We've got some original photography from him on the White Sox. Lot 3218. I'm going to jump down so you guys can see his prom photo. Tons of 86 Fleer rookies. 1980 Michael Jordan signed McDonald's All-American jersey. That is ridiculous. This is insanely cool. Wow. The current bid on that seems low, $2,300. That'll be interesting to watch. Yeah, so here's original high school. This is an original photo of Michael Jordan at the prom. How about that? With his high school prom date, he was just a tad taller than her, you'd say, yeah? $1,350 is the bid on the prom date photo. how do you get that stuff? Typically stuff that's being consigned like that, there's people that know them personally. But again, guys, if you want to check out all of this stuff, his team won the NASCAR race today. That's very cool. That's weird. Yeah, guys. So here it is, guys. Again, it's robertedwardauctions.com. You'll click on bid now. You've got an hour left before extended bidding starts. You have to get a bid in before extended bidding starts to be in it to win it. Again, I'm Gordy. I appreciate everybody that watched. I was your host, Gordy, today, in case you joined halfway through. Hi, it is me. I'm really excited, guys, to have some awesome, exciting upcoming events with REA. Stay tuned for some more content. When this auction closes, I'm going to be doing a recap summary with them, which is going to be a lot of fun. And I'm looking forward to seeing where all this stuff lands. So good luck to everyone that's placing bids. Thanks to all. Best of luck to everyone bidding. Thank you to the REA team for joining and watching. Guys, what's going to happen now is it's 8 o'clock p.m. It's Bonkers Cards Live time. I want to give you guys an update on I've been gone for the last week, so this will be our first show in a week. I have a ton of really awesome, exciting cards to have. I'm going to now end the REA live stream show. I'm going to restart this show on TikTok, so don't go anywhere. I'm going to start it and close it right away so that you guys can see it. Marathon was awesome. What app should I buy? Sports cards, Beans, plenty of different places to buy. You can buy them right here. I'm going to be ending the YouTube show. So for anyone who's watching over on YouTube, feel free to jump over to TikTok. Thank you guys all who joined over on YouTube. I'm going to be ending this. And again, jump over to TikTok now.